And also, welcome back to Slay the Princess.
With Banter.
There's a major update. Major update times 2 because we missed the previous major update. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have a heart. Have a heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions, there are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. I love a fresh perspective.
And new beginnings.
Mm-hmm. Whatever horrors you may find... okay.
Oh.
Oh. There's like a million different options.
What the...
Load game. Oh, God. You know what? I think we should just do a new one.
Yeah.
Dang.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Slay, queen.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So let's look for new ones. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with that ending?
Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists.
Me.
Very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
It could be.
Surely.
Oh, okay.
It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Right.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. She will cheat. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore him. He doesn't.
Okay.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor
musty
and walls
and crusty
are painted
and dusty.
in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of the blade.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we just not take the blade?
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
She sounds
It's
hot.
almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Just checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Drop the knife.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
She's so coldly hot.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Nah. Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
Done. Step on me.
We should. It'll go a long way. Don't you dare. It's fine. The blade tumbles out.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face.
What big eyes you have.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
A relationship? Are you coming on to me?
What's new? What's new? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you
No,
know
that's not
why
new. That's not
I'm
new.
here to
That's
kill
not new.
you?
That's not new.
Um.
What's with all the dialogue?
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a
Me?
key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Huh?
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
When do we get to
Right?
the shoot gaming?
She is.
Shoot
I'm
gaming.
sure of it.
I think it's pronounced shute.
Shooter. Mm.
Uh-huh.
Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions.
Do you know why?
Do you?
No.
You're lying.
She
Liar.
knows.
How does she know that?
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me.
I mean,
I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall?
How has she been eating?
Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
How has she been going to the bathroom?
the dress wasn't always brown.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
I don't know. The world is very gray.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them.
She
after
friend
I'm
zoned us.
free.
She pal zoned us.
Pal zoned us. Power worlded us.
Yeah, that really confused me.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to...
If you
Oh,
don't
I'm
have
imagining
the key,
it.
maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas?
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stair is someone else. Your shouts and you're here to slay. You try the door. I'll repeat. You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier for everyone.
Easier.
I heard the door
Easier.
slam. They locked you down here too,
Who's
didn't
they?
they? The knife.
You won't like
government.
what happens to
True.
do that. Against your better judgment.
Oh, we do
place
it.
the blade
I thought
against the
she did
princess's
it.
arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it.
Sometimes you
Before
can't
long
cut through the
ribs crack
tendon. You just gotta
bone,
pull it
she
and
pulls
snap
the
it.
bleeding
You know.
stub of her arm through the
Yeah.
eye. She didn't so much as utter a
There's
sound.
two bones there, pretty hard to cut.
Free from her bindings, the
Yeah.
princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You
I
can't
think
just let her
I
escape
think she
into the
does it if
world.
we don't have the blade.
No.
Oh yeah,
As
she
the
gnaws
princess
at it.
approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the
not.
blade. Wait, this is... Watch me.
No. Warn her, warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little
Your
Oh.
body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swift. Stop it! Stop resisting me!
Warn, resist.
The blade. Move.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Thank
She
Oh.
steps
you.
forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I'll
And
see
then
you.
she slits your throat. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is.
Slay me.
Everything goes dark.
The prisoner.
I think we've seen this one.
You're
Yeah.
here. She will. Yeah. Did you
Can
just say
someone
wink
look up,
out
like,
loud?
start to research,
No, I
like,
didn't.
if
Just
there's a
ignore
quick
this
way of
clown.
getting the new content if we've already played it?
Mm-hmm.
The interior of the cabin, the only furniture of note
You know, when
is an iron
someone
table,
is like in
bolted
an
to the
emergency,
floor,
if someone
a
goes
pristine blade
like
perched
gets
on
ill
its
and stuff,
edge.
you're not supposed to say somebody get the police.
Yeah, because then no one will. But I
Yeah,
feel bad,
so-
like, assigning a certain mod
a
or
certain
two.
coach. Yeah.
The blade is your
A certain mod with a green name.
Yeah, I would feel bad too.
Should I take the blade this time?
Yeah, take the blade.
good idea.
Let's just
Stored her
enter.
voice.
Is that a visitor I hear?
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the
Her
princess.
face.
She looks up at you, the heavy collar around
She
her
has
neck
more
clanking
chains.
loudly as she moves.
Yeah.
Should we be worried about the one around? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
We won't.
You have to complete all the original endings again to unlock the new endings. That would be so crazy.
Sit with her, sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine.
High five.
I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
What is the context of the game? That's a good question. The context is that there's kind of no context, and that's the point. We get brought into this world, and it's like, go slay the princess. And that's it. We have to talk to her, or decide to not talk to her, or like kill her, or whatever, to find out more about this world. So we don't even know who we are. Gotta give me a minute, guys. So through like 15 princesses to get to the new stuff in the guide. Thank you.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Should we
I don't know what
save?
you said.
Okay, we're on number 7, bottom row.
Uh-huh.
Do you think this is a game?
Yeah.
Do you think these chains take away my say in things?
Yeah.
As you move towards the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists. In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly. The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with a muscled intensity.
Drop the knife or you die.
Nar.
What is she doing? We weren't trying to attack her. I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here. Would we have trusted her if the roles were reversed?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
How about we think about the nuances of interpersonal
'Cause we're
relationships
gullible.
when we're not... How many times did I warn you?
Drop it. We will not kill the
As your weapon
princess.
falls pathetically to
We'll
the
just mess
floor,
with her.
the princess releases you
22
from her stranglehold,
vessels?
shoving you away with a swift kick. Your hands
22
test
new
the
ones?
bruised flesh of your neck as
I
you
don't remember
regain your
anything about this
senses,
game.
watching with a dazed
That's crazy.
expression as the princess...
That
Yeah, it's
wasn't
crazy
so
because we
hard,
played this in
was it?
April, right?
Mm-hmm.
She pulls
Yeah,
up her
but
hair,
But I've
smiling
forgotten
slightly
everything about it.
as she raises the blade to her throat.
do you remember this?
You can stay
No.
right where you are for this next part.
So May wanted to chill on skipping the line so quickly. But like I feel like they need to be new, like significantly new for me to like
What
care.
is she doing?
If it's just like what is she
She
doing?
doesn't say another word.
And then like this
She
one is
cuts
new.
into
It's like
her
that doesn't
own.
really add much, you know what I mean?
No.
Watch.
Her eyes stare
Wait,
forward,
was this-
unblinking,
was this-
as she
did this
saws
happen?
through skin,
Yeah.
veins,
Oh.
cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against
I read
her
there are 3
vertebra
new
as
princesses.
it entirely
Oh,
damaged.
okay.
She's actually doing
So
your job
someone's
for
lying.
you. Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck.
Why was she scared of us getting close to her when this is what she's
The
gonna
remaining
do?
tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations. You saved the world.
Hell yeah.
Huh. So I guess that's it. What a way to go.
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Now hold on.
What?
She's dead. So what's the rush?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of a reason. She's left us with this dangling thread.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward. Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
She didn't. She's dead. But
Right.
what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain... Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find.
Well played.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it over.
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you. So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
Very cool. So how do we get to the new stuff?
Is that a...
I've never seen that ending before.
I'm begging you.
We have.
I don't remember that at all.
That's crazy. I'm pretty sure that was new. That was not new. We've seen this before.
We've never seen that.
We've seen that before.
We have never seen
We've
that.
seen that. If you're watching this on YouTube, let me know if you've seen this before.
Something finds me in the
What?
and brings me the gift.
So even if we saw some chapters, they may be reworked. That's not enough for me to want to replay all this.
Murph says, I'm on Team Coach and Daniel.
Raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space of your body, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here. Thought. A person. We. I'm sorry. You are the I have only you. I know. Yes, this one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected. Nothing there is. Bring. She asks, you will.
Okay. Yeah, you do have an awful memory.
Jeez.
You're on a path.
Okay, where are the new
in
princesses?
woods,
Tell me.
and at the end of that path is a cabin.
I just want to see the new
And in the
princesses.
basement of that cabin.
Okay,
is a
probably gonna remember
princess.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna look it up. How to get new princesses and slay the update. Oh, okay. So I know how. Hold on.
How?
Not that. I want to load. I want to load this one. Okay.
You do as she asks.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh wait, I didn't mean
As
to do
if
that.
by divine will, just
Restart.
as not unless you.
I told you that you'd regret saying that. But I guess we're... Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry.
But she seemed though. If so, I don't. Then let they're at the.
So the new one is if you don't take her.
Slide it over.
No, do you? I don't know the world. Yes, sure. You. I'm not. Got your. The princess.
Thanks.
She pulls up her. What is she doing? She does
I think I've seen this one before.
her up.
I hate you.
Her hair. Fine.
So this is new
If we're
apparently.
leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's
Your game is
corpse,
frozen
Make your way back up.
on
What?
stream.
Why?
Oh, it is.
You can think of it as sealing yourself
Okay.
off from an unpleasant chapter of your life.
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the
That was
outside world
super
from up here,
spooky.
but now it's just empty. The door. Check the door.
Check the door, Kronk.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
But if everything's gone, this is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it. Okay. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Like hell it is.
I don't know.
So glad you're keeping an open mind. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur.
Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win. We still have a blade.
That's suggesting
Okay, let me make sure I'm following the right thing. Oh. Wait, this isn't. I'm so confused. It's saying it's just this dialogue is new, but the ending isn't new.
that's.
Yeah, I think I've seen
more
that.
The voice eventually.
No.
You did
You
a
really don't.
You know.
cool. Well, thanks everyone
Got
for
that
watching.
one. That's all
I know, I'm
you
really
have to
mad
do.
about this because
You're on
I.
a path in the wood.
Chains everywhere.
I've never
This
seen
is
that.
new!
This is new.
Oh,
Okay.
this is new.
We found it. Also, hold on. I need to like adjust the camera a little bit. Oh no. Oh no. Is that better? Hold on. Okay. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the BDSM area.
It's worse, is what it is.
Chains everywhere.
We're finally starting to see reality for what
Oh my
it is.
God.
This place is a prison. She's not the only inmate.
You're acting like reality is this static thing. But this world is constantly changing around us. How can you be so sure that you aren't breathing the prison into existence? That by feeling the walls closing in on you, that's exactly what they do.
What a crock of pretentious bullshit. Reality is as solid as the ground beneath our feet. And if we just examine it, if we apply enough scientific rigor, if we think hard enough, we'll find a way out of here for good. Don't you see? We're already making progress. And what if looking at it is enough to make it change? Where does that leave us?
It leaves you exactly where you are right now, and presumably exactly where you've been before. I'll spare you my full introduction since you've clearly already heard it at least once, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing, suffering entities and not pawns for you to sacrifice in pursuit of some vague truth.
Should we talk about how we still have the blade? We've never started with the blade before.
I hadn't actually noticed.
Holding it's starting to feel natural, isn't it?
Of course,
We
it
are the
feels
blade.
natural. We've had it with us every time. We've made it part of us.
Oh my god, you're right.
Don't be weird. It's just a tool, not some mystical object. Though starting with it feels like an indication that we're on the right track.
This is strange. You're not supposed to start with the blade. It says right here that you're supposed to find it at the cabin. Oh well, I suppose that doesn't make much sense anyway. It's better if you start with a weapon, so this is probably for the best.
She died last time, and the way you decided to think us was locking us away forever in a happiness
So you
way.
actually managed to slay her? Yet you still found your way back here. Absolutely unbelievable. What
It's
on
your
earth is
fault.
wrong
What?
with you?
We weren't satisfied with your happy little prison.
But it has happy right there in the name.
Cool.
It wasn't actually very happy.
He's
It's like a Happy Meal.
You can't just tell us
Yeah,
we're
it's
happy and
not really
expect us to go
happy.
along with it. You were trying to dictate our emotions. How are we supposed to trust someone who does that? Damn right. I have about as much trust for him as I have for her.
Then who are we supposed to trust? We have to trust someone eventually.
No!
Well, what's done is done and you're here now. There's no use arguing.
Save.
Save. Okay, 7 at the bottom. I'm not taking the blade again. Toss your weapon. No way out but through. Let's go see her. Pursue the camera. Silently. I'm done with this. Turn around. Maybe just from the top?
Take it from the top.
Are you serious? The blade is your implement.
What does that mean?
You're going to need it if you want to do things
It's our
right.
implement.
Oh.
We can't toss it. It's the only way we can protect ourselves. It's an extension of us, and we shouldn't go around throwing our pieces away.
He's right. Weird, but right. Don't you dare. Are you even listening to me?
Nope.
Does my opinion count for nothing? We're
Nope.
never
Yes.
getting out of here if you don't listen.
Nope.
I'm intervening. We're not tossing
I
the
almost
blade.
spilled all my water. Well... I'm in charge and I say we're tossing the blade. You had your chance last time and we also have it worked for
Too
us.
bad. This is a mutiny.
You're a
Arg.
mutant.
Hey, you can't just do that. We're not supposed to be able to make our own decisions.
Yeah, bitch.
What if I stop you? Maybe I can make choices too.
Nah,
Good luck with
nah.
that. I've got backup this time, haven't I? Yeah, alliance of convenience. We're not throwing it away. It's important.
Hey, what are you... Are you serious? That's no fair. Let me go.
Sorry, has to be done.
What? I want to keep my blade. Or I want to throw away my blade. Literally the opposite. What's the funniest thing Molly or Ziggy did this week? I don't know. They're always funny. They're just like very vocal, or like when they want something, they'll tap me for another treat or something. Ziggy does this funny trick where he'll like pretend like he needs to go outside to go to the bathroom, and then he'll like go outside for 2 seconds and come back in and want a treat. And it's because whenever I bring them back in, they each get a little treat for like going outside. But he'll like tap on the door and I'll like open it and he'll go touch the grass for like a second. And then he'll come back and be like, oh my God, where's my treat? Molly does that less, but she sometimes will do that.
Great. Was that so hard?
Yes, you've made the right choice. Yes, great. Now, will you get to the cabin already? In case you've forgotten, the princess, the fate of the entire world,
I'd touch
etc.,
grass
etc.
too if I got a treat. The fourth wall breaking reminds me of Stanley Perfect. Yeah, for sure. Okay, guess let's go.
You stand at the edge of a cliff.
Hasn't learned to
An
pretend
abyss
to
yawns
squat
beneath
down.
you,
Sometimes he
empty
will
and
kind of do
endless.
that though.
The only path forward, a rusted metal bridge.
He'll like pee for 2
The
seconds even though he
cabin
doesn't have
looms
to
on its
pee.
far side.
And then
I
want a
think you
treat.
already know what waits
They're
for
too
you
smart.
within.
Also, this house is insane.
It's like the world itself doesn't want us to reach her.
There's nothing to find out.
It's kind of
here.
like, not to dox
I'll be
myself, it's
checking
kind of
with the
creeping me out.
missus.
This is like exactly my house, like with the bridge and
Yeah.
everything.
The middle
I'm
of
going
the
to
void,
pretend
yeah.
you didn't just
Yeah.
call her that. Every surface of the cabin is draped in chains, the air filled with the mock birdsong of metallic clinks. Where there should be walls, you can see only endless ropes of metal. There's nothing for you to do but step forward into the basement. You
Where's the
already
door?
have your weapon. Your objective awaits. And how are we supposed to get to the basement? I don't see a way down. All I see is a mirror. What mirror? There is no mirror. The only thing of note here is the door to the basement.
Do you get trick-or-treaters? I didn't get any this year, actually.
Nope.
It clearly serves some purpose, but
No.
what? Is there
It's kinda
something
sad,
about
actually.
us we're supposed to see? Can it be a tool of some kind? Or is it a distraction? Something meant to confuse us?
Can we please stop talking about the mirror? I'd rather not spend more time in this room than I have to. You step out onto the floor. Or what should have been a floor.
Uh-oh.
Should have been? Yes, unfortunately. You realise too late that there is no floor beneath the metal. There is only a loose web of chains suspended over some unseen space. An unseen space that you are now rapidly plummeting through.
Grab a chain.
Nothing's solid here, is it? It's all just a shifting mass waiting for us to drop our guard.
Your fall is suddenly, painfully halted as rusty chains pull taut against your skin, their hooks digging into your muscle. You find yourself suspended in what appears to be a vast, dark space. The glinting of yet more chains merely hinting at its full dimensions. You dangle a few feet off the bare concrete floor. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. As your eyes adjust to your new surroundings, you make out a figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow. She watches you with the stillness of the grave.
Easy now.
How can
We
she
don't
watch
know
me
what
when
sort
she
of
has no
situation we're
eyes?
dealing with.
Just chain eyes.
Hello?
But you are met with only silence, save for the creaks
Heart,
and
lungs,
groans
liver,
of
nerves,
metal
yeah.
as it sways in the stale air around you. The hooks slowly shift in your skin, the pain coming in waves as you continue to dangle.
That looks really
helplessly.
painful.
What if the chains don't have to be real? What if they aren't real?
Yeah, they're not real. So.
True.
They feel plenty real to me. Yeah, it would be nice if we could just tell ourselves the chains aren't lodged in all our joints.
They're not,
and
they're
they
not.
magically go away.
They will, they will.
But I'm afraid that's wishful thinking.
It's not, it's not.
Well, maybe wishful thinking is what we need. Maybe they're real, but maybe we can cut through them.
It's worth a try.
I'm talking to you.
The princess takes a slow step forward. As she does so, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing at your flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you. As your vision comes back into focus, your eyes
Oh, that's
fall on
her
the body of
head.
the princess.
Oh.
finally
What are
emerged from the
these?
shadows.
What are those?
What are these? Are those like 3 boobs or something? What's going on? What is
Her
that?
other head?
Oh, I think they're locks. Just forget. Just ignore me.
Body of the
Just forget
princess
what I'm
is a
saying.
weird way to describe a
No one's paying
person.
attention. It's fine.
The form in front of
Enemies.
you is a body, draped in raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage.
Boobs and locks are so similar, yeah.
It stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter.
Let me down, kill me. What happened to you?
I mean,
Mad at you? I'm not mad at you. I know you didn't have anything to do with that. Not outside of your designated role, of course.
The body takes another step towards you. The chains around
Why
you
is she
tightening,
so mad?
the hooks boring deeper into your flesh.
How can they be
Woman.
deeper when they're
Dangerously
through
around your
100%?
You find it harder to breathe.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die like this. Somebody do something before she kills us. Please, we're stuck here. What are any of us supposed to do?
reason with her. I don't think she's acting rationally. I think she's lost it.
Me when I lose
This
it.
was all doomed from the start.
Okay.
And when the time comes, you'll give it to me again. And then she'll do something horrible with it. I wonder what it'll be this time. Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward. Your bindings tighten again.
You come to me, knife in hand.
The body steps forward. The pressure on your limbs is becoming unbearable.
You give me your implement.
The pressure
No, I
is
don't.
finally too much.
Oh.
Your fist unfolds as your joints swell with trapped blood, and your pristine blade tumbles helplessly to the ground.
I cut myself free.
She's not saying, is she?
That laugh.
No, she's just right. It's all been the same. The whole time, it's all been the same. We never had a say.
I didn't want to take the knife with me. I was forced to. You're setting me up to fail. I can't make real choices like this, and you're refusing to make any choices at all. What was I supposed to have done? Did you want me to carry your severed head out of the cabin with me? I thought you were dead. Please just stop. I'm going to die if you don't stop.
You're just starting to see the walls. And you don't have to struggle against something inevitable. You can give in with me. None of this is up to us.
She steps forward yet again, and the chains dig into you, your nerves screaming, your heart pounding, your lungs desperate for air.
I don't think we can hold on to you much longer.
How many times will we have to do this? I'm tired.
This is all getting so predictable, isn't it? Pop.
You're falling, the world is spinning, and then you hit the ground, your body light in a way that is sickeningly wrong, and roll to a stop. The sound of rattling chains and a heavy thud as the rest of what was once you falls to the ground somewhere nearby. You are unable to take action, unable to defend yourself, unable to even look around as the prince's body steps towards you, one slow, rhythmic step after another. It stoops down to pick you up, and then a shadow rises behind the body, blade glinting.
And now, the cut.
It strikes, and it strikes true, and the body drops its cage in pain. They descend on each other in a maelstrom of chains and hooks and feathers and blood, fighting our bodies are just fighting their way deeper into the shadows until you're left to witness, all you're left to witness are the sounds of violence.
See? You only ever thought you were in control. Isn't it so much nicer to let go?
I didn't let go. You ripped my head off. What are we supposed to do now? You didn't cut yourself free. My body is still the one with the knife. Doesn't that mean this is different? Doesn't that mean I broke your pattern? Isn't nicer? I'm a severed head. I thought that would be the end of me. I guess this isn't so bad. I didn't let go. You ripped my head off.
My body ripped your body's head off. I didn't have anything to do with it. You get it.
Oh.
It's not like you're responsible for what your body is doing to mine now. You and I just watch, like we've been doing since the beginning.
My mind is telling me no, but my body is saying yes. And so you and the princess watch as your bodies weave in and out, bob and weave out of the shadows, performing their lethal dance.
Look at us go. Aren't we beautiful?
Yeah, it's pretty gorgeous. The movement is gorgeous. Primal, uninhibited, steel crashing against steel and flesh rolling off of flesh.
It's all going to come to a head soon. Head.
Hilarious. And at last, the climax plays out. Your body, wreathed in chains and shadows, makes its final move, but so does hers. Chains splatters spine and blade pierces heart.
I guess I'll see you next time.
Well, a good time to lose someone's head, yeah. So true. Both hers and yours collapse. Their dance complete. Blood drips from the princess's mouth, and she coughs.
It's cold. But that's always been us, hasn't it? Cold isn't bad.
I think we're really connected with the princess.
True. Our minds are in sync. Our
That's
bodies are not, though. Shame she wasn't more headstrong. True.
Nice.
No exit. Remain stuck between the walls of a patterned steely cage. Okay, let's see what she says about this one.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of you.
I just want the one where it's like,
I think we.
Yeah, I
where
know.
she says,
Yes, this one is a body that convinced
That.
herself she was only a set of eyes. She will make for a watchful heart. Do not mourn her. She is now what she wished that she could be. Nothing. There is no. She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
I remember her. Okay, that was fun.
Hooray.
You're on
Okay,
a path in
so
the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
we need to get to the
And in the
damsel
basement of
now.
that cabin is a you're here. You make the blade. This don't let it. How many times
Wait, really? Come down.
you walk down? I am.
I'm pretty
Hi.
sure the damsel is if we
Don't-
just save her once.
Okay.
You're only making.
Thank you.
You're making. No, you walk up. They're large.
I'm guessing you don't.
Maybe it's down.
Maybe there's some way to break the chain? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we.
She offers.
so
if
nice
we were
right
stuck
now.
down here
I
long
know,
and we're
she's
tempted to
so
some.
nice.
You're shout up. You tried. You easier.
I heard the door.
There's a slight.
If I could just get.
She barely hesitates before
Oh, yeah.
raising her as she rips it for
Oh.
you. You cut. The blade is her. She didn't know. She smiled. How is she?
Thank you. Now let's get out of.
No. Wait. Watch me.
Mm.
Stop. Stop. The blade.
We.
She nervous.
I'm sorry.
She plunged.
Oh.
Whatever. She does. Apparently.
Well, at least she
can't just
feels
go
bad
with
about
everything.
it this time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the
You're on
damsel.
a
So what do I do
path
with the
in the
damsel?
woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
just
is
stay
a
in the
princess.
cabin. Okay,
You're.
I think I know.
She. But I should. A soft.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save
That's
her,
our
but
boy.
saying we're in love, we don't. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with my love. We're here to rescue you from your unjust. You know she may not be able to. Oh, your spirit.
I love
It's
this
you.
voice.
My dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come
Chad
back.
has
Did you hear
arrived.
that? She said we're dashing, and she called us a hero. Flattery really goes. Wait, that's right. Well, only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Died before.
Jeez.
Nothing.
That is ridiculous.
You her. Don't you know? If I had a car, I'm not. Would you rather? I think one of it. Then let. No. You're what? I would not on my. You. I would. I'd listen to him. You approach. I can't believe. I told you.
I'm free. And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
The plot is crazy.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the.
Let me save this really quick. Okay, we're at the totem. The totem. The top.
totem.
The top. Right.
Luckily, who needs a weapon?
What do we do now?
Let me guess. Spoken.
I
She doesn't even. You're so gullible.
think I.
The princess, and then
I don't know.
I don't
just
know.
want to make you happy.
It makes sense.
Okay, no, we gotta go. I just want to leave. We can figure things out later.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand. The last hopes of the entire
I love the ending
world
where she becomes
slipping through your
stupid and
fingers
just
as they
like,
intertwine with hers.
you know, when we ask her.
We have each other. We don't need the world. I like to think, look, I have my will mope about.
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh. And what happens afterwards? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? That's a familiar. Did I do that last time? Then you
Oh no, did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you will ever know.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with
Got 'em.
every whim of that delusional voice.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Let's try together.
Okay, yeah.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open.
I told you our love was insurmountable.
You and the princess make your way upstairs. The blade, that's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table.
No.
Take the blade and slay the princess?
No.
Wait, I kind of want to see what happens, but I don't really remember.
You're a monster.
Okay.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world,
I can't believe he'd say
can't we all
that.
just... That's not.
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works.
All we need to be happy is each other. We should just stayed here and build a life together.
What a romantic suggestion. You're right. We don't need the world. All we need is each other.
That's exactly what I just suggested. Was it not romantic when I suggested it?
Did you suggest that? I wasn't listening.
You answered me.
Her eyes are huge.
But the door's right there. We can just leave.
Wait. Why would she say that? Was she not wooed by our proclamation of love?
Uh-oh.
We not enough for her? She's not wooed by you because
Staying here and building a life together
isn't a seduction. It isn't anything. It's a non-answer. It can't be done.
Trust me, it'll be better for both of us if we stay. We can just be happy here. We just have to wait.
But we would have to be here forever. I don't know you. This is really what you want, though, isn't it?
Her eyes dart uncomfortably.
They keep
to the
getting
corners of the
bigger.
room.
Don't they look huge?
I guess we could do that.
She doesn't seem happy about this. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she?
I don't know. She has a point. She doesn't know us.
No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess. If we just say the right things. If we just showed her the contents of our heart. She'd be happy here.
As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that.
Oh, but I do.
What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell it. Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever. You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it.
Nice.
Your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh no! What are you doing? Are you okay? You
Are
can't
you
do that.
okay?
Are you okay?
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider.
And yet, it's done.
It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
What? Epilogue? Happily ever after?
You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin.
Mate.
Excuse me? You're
Come on,
clearly-
mate.
Oh.
Come on, mate.
Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet. We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop-in last time. Now. He's clearly disorientated.
Oh, the windows are her with the heart.
Quite a shock to
Aw.
him. Best if we're gentle. Right on cue, here's the new guy.
Ladies, if your
Welcome.
guy is not willing to rip open his chest and offer his bare beating heart to you, he's not worth it. Dump him, please.
Thank you. I'm just happy to be here. Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes? Well, we know that now, thanks to you.
That sequence was amazing.
We're
Yeah,
all
that's
so
pretty good.
lucky to be stuck with, working with someone so well-informed. You can count on us to do things right from here on out. I'm going to describe the room. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty. Before you, there isn't a blade, is there?
Does it matter if the blade's here? We didn't use it last time, and the time before that, she used it to kill us. Where's the voice of the smitten? He was here last time, and it's not like him to be this quiet.
He was a bit of a loud one, wasn't he?
Yeah, where is he? Where's my guy?
Is he okay? We're better off without him, if you ask me. One less opinion we have to contend with. Plus, he's the one who got us into this whole mess. Is that so? Maybe there is hope for you after all, free from the bad influence of your missing friend. What is there to say about it? Is this some sort of a bit? There is no mirror. There's only the stained glass windows, the empty table where your blade should be, and the door to the basement. Oh, my bad. That's why I haven't been talking about it. I see it. Good for you, buddy. You've got a sharp set of eyes on you. Mirror or no mirror, the door to the basement, your only way forward, is just on the other side of the room.
Doesn't matter, we didn't use
Now
it.
that is some fine reasoning. Who cares about the blade? I think you're right. We're better off without it. It's not like it's ever been important. Of course the blade's important. It's your implement. You're going to need
that
it if you want to do this
mean, though?
right. The fact that you're
It's your
here
implement,
right
come on.
now, again, means that you have not yet done this right. But it's not there, is it? We don't even get the choice. So, You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. What is this about that supposed mirror? You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. I'm just glad we can all agree on a shared reality. And then you push the door open. Marvellous. It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet.
Are we raw dogging the floor? That's crazy. What if we get, like, fungus or warts or something, like, by walking around bare feet?
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, that doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown... Don't worry about it, boss.
I'm not. Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the prince. No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose
Well,
a
you're a
direct
bird
threat
person
to
thief
all of
thing. You've
reality.
never worn
It's
shoes.
in
Oh,
her
true,
very
yeah.
nature.
Whoops.
Her voice, gentle and warm, with an
I wonder what she's gonna
undercurrent
look
of
like.
fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
Hell yeah.
As much
Whoa.
as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice.
Yeah, it's
Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss. When have nice things ever been a problem? That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to...
Go up the stairs, King.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful.
What's up with
Torches bathe the room in
I'm
warm,
sure it's
comforting
fine.
light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the centre of the room, the princess seated at its far end. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck.
Oh,
So
cute.
that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy. Yeah, that is easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated.
Sit
at the head of the
down.
table.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
It is so much better.
So much better.
What is this place?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgot about it.
The flames burn bright and a shadow dives across
Oh.
the table.
Beautiful.
In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Okay, we love a feast. I
Go
love a
ahead and
feast.
dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Starving.
Am I ever?
Peckish, yeah.
Look at
I
this
want this
spread.
pear
It's a
cake.
feast fit for a king.
Be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest.
After everything we've been through,
That's not how it goes.
use a break. More than that, we deserve a break.
Refuse our hospitality. Okay, we gotta save.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading. The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You
Nice.
sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue. You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely
Busting with
begin to describe.
flavors.
Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels.
Dang.
This really is perfect.
Be our
isn't
guest.
it?
Be
It is
our
the
guest.
best
Be our
meal
guest. Be
you've
our
ever
guest.
had. But then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began.
Uh-oh.
That's heaven. Heaven is just when you
What?
like eat. And you never get full. Right?
But
Wasn't that
not being
perfect? We
hungry,
should do
you
it
know?
again.
The shadow
No, we're
washes
hungry.
across the table, clearing
But
and
hunger is not a
replating.
positive thing.
The feast is once again
Eating
laid before
is a
you.
positive thing.
Yeah,
The food
you
is
just
good.
don't have to feel
Again.
full.
You tear
Yeah.
into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic
Dab.
sauces on your plate with thick crusted bread, sip
Dab
your
on that
goblet
bread.
of sparkling gems. But you have done this already. A good meal is
Boring.
still a good meal.
Yup.
And we didn't even have to clear the dishes. I'm happy.
Yup, same.
And then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but We just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
So the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so the meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. Well, food is food, isn't it? Can't always be amazing. What matters is that we don't have to make it. Getting other people to do the hard work always improves the taste. Does it?
True.
Because it seems like the taste is getting worse, and we haven't had to so much as lift a finger. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Again, the shadow replaces
Try
your feast.
again.
And again you eat.
Be a guest.
The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet. Its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing.
No.
I'm so tired of eating. Well, it's still free food we didn't have to make, right? Oh, am I kidding? We were eating like kings and now we're eating like pigs.
I love pigs.
At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time,
No, I forgot it.
right?
I'm so tired of this.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark. Losers sit in the dark. I want to sit in a brightly lit, spacious room where we can see our beautiful, queenly wife. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other 3 torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
What just happened? Did you make the torch go out like that?
I didn't mean to. I promise. Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
She's being defensive. And we all know being defensive is a sign of weakness.
It's just a torch, don't worry about it. We still have plenty of light.
Yeah. We just have to keep the rest lit. And everything will be okay.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
We should do something fun. Wouldn't that be nice? What if we played a game?
Yes,
Charades?
I love games.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game. Its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing.
Ludo.
Its simple rules already apparent.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Great, we don't even have a rule book. That means
It's a movie,
we can make
5
up
words.
as many rules as we want. And we will. Don't worry, I am excellent at cheating. She'll never suspect a thing. I don't think it really matters. This all kind of feels like we're just filling time, you know? What, you don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and accumulate respect?
Wow.
You would be...
I love accumulating respect.
Me too.
Count your lucky stars I'm here. You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Hot.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so you start over. She only made us start over because we were winning. Time passes. Boom! And there you have it. What did I tell you?
What a
Am I
game
great
with
at
the help of a
games or am I
manipulative
great at
voice.
games?
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Ludo.
Time passes. You play the game.
Ludo.
She wins.
Oh,
This is
I
just a
won.
banter series.
I
This is literally
guess we
banter.
can play again.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore. is it?
This is when we flip the table.
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't.
One day there will be one last
Princess
banter
visibly
stream.
panics as another torch
Don't say that.
sputters.
That's so sad. Oh my god.
You won't know when it happens, but one day it'll
We
be
probably
the
will.
last
We probably
banter.
will, like. Oh no, unless one of us dies suddenly. Oh my god, Daniel, don't say that.
Wait. Maybe this is just
Oh my
too
god.
easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun
And
again.
one time for the last time. You guys won't know it, but I'll say for the very last time, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do all the things. Please, it's free.
Yeah.
Wow.
The
Yeah.
game's just a little simple. We can make it the shadow
it
descends
fun.
on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their
You want us to
purposes
ban?
less
Yeah, please ban
immediately clear.
Daniel.
And the two of you, and so you do.
What the
It
fuck
is
even is
fun.
this game?
In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time
Ludo.
you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life. But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board.
This is just life. Like, what is like?
More pieces are added.
Okay, do something
Feelings
else then.
flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement
I'm
flits
hungry
through your
again.
mind.
Let's do the eating scene.
As the game progresses, winning and losing become nothing
I
but
miss
ends.
the eating arc.
And
I
even the
miss
end
it.
becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish.
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
Okay, what else could we do on a huge table?
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy. I promise.
You're
We're both
banned.
So happy here. You don't have
What?
to be
No,
upset.
that's a question. I wonder if the shadow is a smitten. Oh,
This is awful.
awesome.
Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time together? We just have to stay positive and realize how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have. Yeah, sure.
Are you actually? We could. Okay, so we've eaten. We've played games. Now what? Excuse me.
Now what,
Get
now
up.
what?
Silently push yourself from your seat. Now what?
Oh.
I don't know. But we can't do those other things anymore, can we? Maybe we can just spend time together?
Boring.
Princess smiles as the two of you wait. Come on, there has to be a way out of this. This can't be the rest of our lives. And wait. What's the big deal? It's nice here. We've got a lot of space, all our needs are met. We have the And wait. This is what we wanted. This is what we asked for. It's good to be on top of the world. And wait.
I can't do this anymore.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
We die. What do you think will happen? Don't worry about what's going to happen. If you could do anything in this world, what would it be? What would you choose? Whatever the shadows have been showing us isn't real. We need to see what happens. We don't have time. What do you want?
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
Then let's do it, baby girl.
Sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As
Then
she says
walk.
that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
Oh.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
Well, this sucks. Why are you crying? You can open your eyes. I'm still here, you know. Nothing's changed. We're just sitting in the dark.
Save. And then slay the print. No. I mean, we could.
Slave, and then are you okay?
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
Mascara.
We've all been there. Am I right, ladies?
No, It feels like an important
No.
part of me is gone. But I'm still here. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how I'm supposed to pick up the pieces.
Just pick them up.
The
baby
Reese's
girl.
Pieces.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Random question about nothing. How do you all prepare for a breakup conversation?
Do 20 push-ups.
Practice your speech while standing up.
Then practice while sitting down.
Then practice in the mirror. Then practice in front of some family and friends. And wear your favorite color, because like you do better on tests when you wear your favorite color.
Listen to music that you don't like.
And eat lots of fruits and vegetables. Get sleep. Go to bed early.
Eat
And-
right.
Yeah, eat right, exercise.
Work hard. Study. Exercise. Turn your life around. Improve as a person.
Yeah. And only then. If I'm planning it, I say my thing, and then the conversation is over. No discussing, no talking out, clean. But dang, you won't even hear them out.
He's wearing AirPods, noise canceling on, just nodding.
Dang, Murph telling it like it is, with no
Sure.
chance for feedback. Okay. Okay. I respect
you-
Murph.
Still care about me?
Of course I do. I don't think I'll ever stop. Whatever we had between us wasn't real. This is real. I don't know if I ever have, but maybe I can now. I'm not sure I have ever had the chance to figure out how I feel about you. I've just wanted to leave since the moment I found myself in the woods. Oh god, we should save again. Nah, we'll save. We saved last time. Of course.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that. I still care about you, too, so
Aww.
maybe this
Aw.
wasn't all bad. But I don't think this place is for us anymore. I think we need to go.
Yeah.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile,
Demure.
and she gently takes your
So
hand
demure,
in
so
hers.
mindful,
She's
so
you're offering
cutesy.
surprisingly little
so
resistance.
demurtsy.
If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world? He's right, you know. You're giving us some real mixed signals, boss. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world. Well, this is less work for us, anyways. Think what you will. I'm done fighting. You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world.
I don't understand that
I
meme. It's from a sound
think
clip on
this is the end
TikTok.
of me,
There's nothing to get.
even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do.
Let's dance.
He's really gone. No boss anymore, no one left to tell us what to do. I guess we'll have to be our own boss then.
The stars are so beautiful.
A quiet moment passes over you. A comfortable,
I meant it.
quiet.
When I said I wanted to dance,
Dance, monkey, dance.
She gently pulls you forward, and the two of you fall into a graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts beating in perfect unison. Her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move, a soft, sad smile widening and widening until it reflects only genuine affection. You send her out in a wide spin, and your arms stretch to their limits, only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever.
thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
She's always complaining about the cold.
I know, it's actually crazy. I meant it. Share a dance with your happy ending. Aww,
Aww.
that was cute.
She's gone. Is that
That was my favorite.
this?
Yeah, that one was really nice.
Flickering light whenever you
What does it feel like to change?
eyes close. Perspectives melt. It feels.
No, I just want to do like, what's this one? Do you have thoughts on this?
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart.
Aw.
Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
Mm-hmm.
I will long we will meet again.
Bye.
Bye.
You're on a path.
Okay, we'll save at the end of like 9, I guess. I don't know. So where are we at? I want to load
That one.
this one maybe? Yeah.
Oh wait.
Refuse.
Oh, refuse.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We can figure something else out. Think. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This isn't fine. This isn't fine at all.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on...
What just happened?
Not a fan of whatever. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other 3 torches blaze brighter,
Excuse me.
their flames licking at the walls. But as you attempt to get up, the torches flare and shadowed hands pin your wrists to the arms of your... There will be no getting up.
I can't get up. Something's holding
The
me
princess smiles nervously.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. That's just how it works here. We don't have to go anywhere anymore. We have everything we need. He just wants us to be happy.
down. Who is he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
Is she talking about a real voice? Like us? But we're at the head of the table. We should be in charge. Is
Isn't
he
she
more
also at the head of the
powerful than we are?
table?
Is
We're
he
all at the head
thing
of the
holding
table.
us down?
Yeah. Hey, Shadow, do you have anything to say?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response. Giving us the cold shoulder, I say, asserting his dominance in the power structure. Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
He says his words are just for me. But he wants me to ask, isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do? He says he's tired. I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
This isn't fair. If I could just talk to him for 2 seconds, I'm sure we could sort this out and figure out a balanced power structure that works better for everyone.
What should we do now?
I don't... Yeah.
The flames are all... What? You and the...
Oh.
And so she only made a time...
Oh.
Time pass.
Oh.
There is...
This-
You don't... The print...
Wait.
Yeah, the so you do... But more pieces. Winning... As the...
I'm...
Isn't it... The prince...
I...
I want to get to the
What's
point where maybe we
purpose?
can leave
And wait.
without her.
Oh, the third...
There... I can't do that.
The print... Are you sure?
Soleil.
You're sending us some real mixed signals, boss.
Yep.
I suppose I am. I'm just worried that I might have a terrible mistake, isn't she? Yes, and that hasn't changed, but how can a saved world ever be worse than one that's gone? See, that's exactly what I thought. Think what you will. I'm only here to guide you. Well, well, looks like there's nobody around who can tell us what to do anymore. First the shadows got blown out, now even the big shot narrator man is having doubts. We don't need to waste our time slaying her. We've clearly...
Don't get cold feet. This is for the good of everyone. I know what I decided to do.
The princess doesn't try to flee as you cross the room, murderous intent settling into your eyes.
You're
All she
messed up.
does is stand to face you. She offers no resistance as your fingers wrap around the blade dangling from her neck. As the weapon sinks deep into her heart, all she manages are 3 muttered words.
It's finally over.
I didn't think it would be so awful to help you see this through, but all of this was for a reason. The world is better off without her. I really hope. They always say it's lonely at the top.
I feel... cold. But I guess I felt that way
Every
for
time.
I know,
Long
she's
time.
obsessed with the cold.
Just wear a jacket.
Mm-hmm. Kill
This
your
is-
happy
Kill your
ending.
happy ending.
Flickering when
Do you have thoughts on this whistle?
This one is a songbird in a cage of guilt. Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing.
Okay,
I
so
don't like this
I
variation.
know. I want to load this one.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
The princess.
Do you?
And then.
It's a loaded question, isn't it?
Oh.
I think figuring that out is going to take time. And I don't think this is the sort of place where let's just...
You're offering surprisingly little resistance.
Little
If
resistance.
we leave the cabin, he's
Little.
Well, this is think what
Little.
you will.
Oh.
You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. He's really no boss anymore.
The stars are... I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
We still dance?
Thank
Boo.
you for...
Damn, nice.
Boo.
She's is that
Can we kill her like when we approach her instead?
Yeah.
Load. Don't save. Don't.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'll do this really quick.
It's okay. This isn't...
but as you attempt to get up, the prince.
I don't know.
What do you mean, oops?
I can't do this.
Okay, here we go. Let me save this back here.
The princess is. You're right. I suppose. Yes, but
I think this will
Think
give us the
well.
same thing.
This one. Yeah.
the princess, nor does she was the way.
It's
I did not. I always.
I feel...
Yeah, I think it's the same thing,
Yeah,
but I want to
lame.
see what she says if I say the mean choice, like, I hate you.
The princess is.
No.
I guess neither of us really know what it means to care about each other. Maybe we'll learn to, eventually. Or...
It's just it goes back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the last one? Let's see. For the prisoner, for the damsel. Okay. We need to get the specter. So how do we get the specter?
We kill her.
So- The specter. Requirement allow this. Okay, wait. I thought there was like a chart for this. I think I lost it though. I just want to find out how to do the specter ending. Let me do like slay the princess. Slay the princess complete guide. Oh my god. I'm like trying to zoom in, but this is like completely fucked. Can someone help me figure out, oh, move to the cabin, take the knife, steal your nerves, slay the princess, leave. Okay, perfect. So let's go back to, I guess, this one?
You're on a path.
Okay.
You make your
mode
way
to
up
cabin?
to
What does that
warning
mean?
sheet
Take the
with a
knife,
big-
steal your nerves.
You
Take the knife.
don't let it fool you.
Steal your nerves, slay the princess, leave.
Just go
Don't
down
be
the
a
stairs. Oh, okay.
stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors.
Steal your
You step
nerves,
forward. Your grip on the blade.
slay the princess.
You lunge forward without.
Leave.
Yes, exact.
Leave.
You open the cabin door. Oh, what? Everyone. so glad you're... This is... I do. I'm fine. The princess's body is dust. You pick up the blade. The end.
Cool, the Spectre. Okay, so it says for the Spectre...
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
She will lie.
I think I know what to do.
It feels like no one's been here.
Wait, do I take the knife? I'm not sure. I think I take it.
I guess we'll just have to go down and...
Yes,
as you descend
yeah.
the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. Okay, it's just like before you have a chance to fit 2 deep set up. And finally...
You remember this, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's you.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet...
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Of course there is. You can give me the only thing I've ever wanted. A way out of this basement. I've tried. Before you can...
Maybe we should... hasn't got to be dull. And
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? After all, you own me.
absolutely, she is. Would she be able to... Now is... The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into your...
You're really...
What do you do?
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then... I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over? I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves. You collapse.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now.
Your eyes flick back.
So this is what it's like to be you, huh?
So, clearly...
All these shards of broken glass on the floor.
Hey, I'm not a shard of...
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? Who cares what we are?
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then I'm clear.
They're not...
No, I'm not. You.
So-
That's rude. Just obviously. I'm...
Alright. Slay.
Isn't that?
Slay.
I hadn't, of course, wished. All right then.
After all that, you're really just going to stab me again?
Hear that? She's scared. No point wasting
She's
more time.
scared.
She's scared, indubitably.
You lift the blade,
It's fucked up.
then plunge it to the princess.
I don't want...
Your skin roils and bucks as she violently pushes against it from the inside. Bits of her seep through, white and glowing with ethereal light, but still the walls of...
If only I could drag you with me and make you understand. But that's not the way things get to go for me.
It would certainly be interesting. Though being dead does sound dull.
Get away from me, you cold little freak.
She hates the gold. Sorry, I'm a cold little freak.
We were so close to leaving and now look at you. Look at me. Is this what you wanted?
The words come from both inside and outside of your head. Before you on the ground is a writhing mass of flesh and scales and feathers. Is that me? Is that what I look like? This isn't what I wanted to do. Did you mean to take me with you? Can anyone hear me?
Oh, you're here. I thought I was going to be alone again. I didn't mean to bring you with me. I'm happy I only seem to have brought you. That's not nice of me to say. They weren't all bad, but they were definitely mostly bad. Maybe this means things between us can get better. Maybe everything that went wrong just came from them. I hope. Because I really wouldn't like to be stabbed a third time.
Gurgling liquid bubbles up from the open pockets in your disintegrating mass in front of you. It is trying to speak, but it no longer has the tissue that speech
Wait.
requires.
If we need to leave together to get out, this could still count. We have to try before your body stops being alive.
But what about the body? What about me? Agreed, let's go. You leave the cabin, the world ends. Hell no, we're so sorry I stabbed
It's
us.
okay. I'm sure you had your reasons, but I think we have to leave now. Come on, let's.
You are seated in a room that is empty. A chair digs into your wrist, binding one arm to the wall. It is quiet and you are alone. This is what you deserve. 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 And this is actually what you deserve. So this is what you deserve.
Okay.
This is what you deserve. So
Are you still there? Am I alone again?
I'm
Then
still
at
here.
least I won't be lonely. It's nice to hear your voice. I mean, think your voice?
You're not mad at me, are you? You're different. Your whole mood is different. Your like aura is different. Are we
The
still
vibe.
ghosts? Yeah.
I don't know. I hope they're okay. Some of them, at least. I didn't like the one that kept bossing you around. And that quiet one kinda gave me the creep. I liked that last one, though. He was nice. I don't know why you did what you did. But it's hard to be mad when you're just as stuck as I am.
You're
I'm
different.
just trying to make the best of things. You could always make the best of things, too, if you want. Besides, there's something about you being in here with me that feels... right.
I killed you though, and I tried killing you again. Let it go, just like she has. Are we still a ghost? Your gaze turns to your hand that's solid, then translucent, then solid again.
Maybe? It's like sometimes we are and sometimes we aren't. Like we're something in between ghost and not ghost.
What happened to us?
We're back at the beginning. This is what happened to me last time.
How are we supposed to
I
get
wish
out
I
of here?
knew, but I think we're probably stuck here until something happens.
What are we supposed to do? Just wait for something to happen?
Well, that's what I've always done.
There has to be something for us to do other than wait.
I already told you I don't have any ideas. I did tell you that, right? Sorry if I didn't.
Now that I think about it, both times I've been here, nothing happened until after I saw a title card. We haven't seen a title
You've gotten
card.
title cards? What did they say?
The first one I got said Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Chapter 2. You're gonna laugh at me.
I promise.
Okay.
Well, the first one is sweet.
You promised you wouldn't laugh at me.
Look, it would have been very sweet if things didn't turn out so violent. But that doesn't mean that things can't get better from here. I think we need a new title card, though. How about
What?
Chapter 3, The Princess and the Dragon.
Ooh, reversing the order. I like it. Casting yourself as the main character, I see. Very humble. The Princess and the Dragon. I thought I was maybe some sort of bird. Wait, I'm a dragon? Hell yeah. I don't actually know what it looks like. Is that accurate?
I think so. You're kind of scary looking. Like, really scary looking.
Oh, I thought you loved me. The click of
She
a
likes
latch.
that.
Yeah, and creaking hinges muffled something
I
is here.
guess you made it back here.
Your gaze turns back to your hands. They flicker
We're
once
still
again.
all wrong. It's like you don't really know what we're supposed to be.
A thump on the floorboards above, and then another. The scraping of metal against the surface, the flickering in your body stops. You are solid.
I know that sound. That's the knife. I guess it's hard
That's
to do
okay.
anything
That's
about it.
actually good insight because now we know why she's such a bitch when we grab the knife. Because I thought maybe there'd be no way for her to know, but she can hear when we grab the knife, so that's why.
Princess has ears, confirmed.
We're just really fucking loud when we grab the knife.
Yeah.
Creaking
We sharpen
hinges.
it.
Yeah, once again, but this time clear, close. Hello? Hey, listen to me. I'm stuck in the princess head. You have to get me. Am I going to say anything?
I
Silence.
guess not.
Movement on the stairs.
Thump. Thump.
This is awful. That's what he looks like? This is fucking awful, dude. No wonder she's so, like, scared. The figure emerges, shrouded in a feathered darkness, the world trailing behind it, its shining blade gleaming against the wooden walls. It stares at you with wild, hollow eyes. Quick, tell them I'm in here. Don't let them know I'm here. Oh shit. Okay, we gotta save. Middle of 9. What do you want to do?
Guess we'll just have to talk to them.
Okay.
So, here we are again. I'm back in chains and you have your knife. So, what are we going to do?
The head on the figure cocks to the side. Is it inquisitive, suspicious, hostile? Its emotions are
I
unreadable.
guess we could just stare at each other?
The silence holds. Why am I being so quiet? Is it because I'm not there? I hate the silence. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. You've always been a little quiet. I can't hear what's going on in there anymore now that I'm back in my own body. Do you want to share your thoughts? It'd only be polite, really.
Oh, you would like to hear what we're thinking, wouldn't you?
This experience of being on the other side is more upsetting than any of the princesses we've seen. I hate this. I hate being in her shoes. Wow.
Now you know what it's like to be a woman in this world.
What? He raises a blade above his head, dangling it by the handle in front of his eyes.
But I think we hold the power right now.
This is awful. Silence as the figure continues to stare with a wild grin, but does not act. I hate this.
How dull. We've already had our discussions in private. I'd rather not keep listening to the rest of you run in circles, repeating the same arguments again and again and again. It was so much more interesting when we had someone to mediate. I'm sorry, did you just share privileged information with the enemy? Well, it isn't privileged anymore, now is it? Do we really need all this secrecy? No, we don't.
We change our stance depending on who is talking.
Yes we do. Sidebar, everyone. Now. Chop chop.
Silence as the mind in front of you falls back into itself. There's no response.
They're not listening to me.
Right? How rude. I think you'll have to make them listen. Try being assertive. We can wait for them to finish. Right?
Exactly.
How rude.
And you know what? I'm not gonna let them push us around like this. Hello? I'm trying to say something. Hey, I said I'm talking now. Will you listen to me?
So you are, and very loudly. Do you have something to say?
No.
Oops. I mean, yeah. I already know about all that privileged information because he's in here with me.
Oh, how very
This is so interesting flipping this.
Yeah, that changes things, doesn't it?
The hero is so, like, scared and reserved.
Doesn't it? Oh, it changes things, all right.
I hate the
We get to take
narrator.
out 2 birds with 1 stone.
Wait, what?
From what I remember, it's pretty easy to kill you the first time around. And this time you're back to being very... what's the word? Fleshy? Yes, exactly. That's precisely the word
I
was
hate the
looking for.
narrator.
You're fleshy now. No more of that incorporeality. Trust me, I wouldn't be doing this if I
My
didn't
mind
think
is
it would be
blown.
easy.
And are you doing this?
Oh, I most definitely am.
You feel small as the monster in front of you attacks, blade raised and wings spreading.
Before anything happens, I just wanted to let you all know that we are not all on board with this. Now, we voted. It was not a majority decision, but we did have a plurality. He shouldn't count. Says who? Says me. He's not one of us. He's been here since the beginning. The old chum really deserves to say. Besides,
You'll all thank us when this is finally over and we are officially on top. But enough.
Oh, so you finally decided to do something, have you?
Silence for just a moment as cold eyes regard you. And then silence still as soft eyes hesitate. You can feel the sharp sting of cold metal sliding deep into your chest, but you can feel something else too. Fear as your legs wobble.
Princess
and then...
collapses against the wall.
No!
No.
See? That was easy.
It was too easy. It felt bad.
Don't feel bad. Life is all about taking the easy wins. You don't think the people at the top got there because they worked for it?
I mean, of course they did. Hard work is important. Yeah, hard work often goes unappreciated.
Yeah, screw hard work. I guarantee you that anyone who's anyone has done nothing but take shortcuts.
Am I supposed to find that impressive?
Of course you are. I got us here, didn't I? Yes, everyone's very impressed with your accomplishments. But in case you hadn't noticed, she isn't dead yet. So how about you finish this?
What are you waiting for? You won, didn't you? Not that it's hard executing a helpless captive.
You gotta save.
Good to be back, boys. That's crazy. That's crazy. Drop the blade. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Oh, you're different. You're back, just as I intended. I was never cut out for leadership, really.
That's you in that body again, isn't it? I thought it felt a little empty in here. I'm hurt, but I'll live. If you'll let me. Will you? Or are you still going to kill me?
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm obviously not gonna kill
And
you.
the only thing left to do is cut me out of here. You should give the knife to me, though. What if you using it kicks you out of your body again?
Okay, listen. I know you're in charge again, but this is obviously a trick. We can't trust her. We literally just stabbed her. Someone's gonna have to take a leap of faith.
Cut her free. Give her the blade.
You hand the blade to the
I
princess.
trust her. She's
Who
epic.
gingerly cuts herself free from her bindings. You maniac. And then what happens? Then, as her chains clatter
Okay,
to the floor, she
queen.
turns her back on you.
Okay, slay the
Throws the blade
princess.
through the
More
basement
like what a
window.
queen.
Never to be seen again.
More like
No,
Princess Slay.
You need the blade to deal with her.
I'm so glad that's behind us. Come on, let's get out of here.
She reaches forward and takes your hand in hers before excitedly pulling you towards the basement stairs. Yeah? And what does it feel like? Is it nice? Why do you want to know? You can tell a lot of things about someone from their handshake. I want to know more about the person we decided.
God, it would be
unanimously
so annoying
throw
being
our
her
lots
and like
in with.
everything we do, he like just changes his stance and like what
Whatever.
he thinks.
It's delicate and
And
tender.
then also it's just quiet.
Yeah,
for
it's just
long periods of
quiet
time.
while our face
So even
changes.
through everything, she hasn't forgotten what it's like to have a heart.
That'll do.
The two of you rush up the basement stairs together. Ugh.
Ugh.
Welcome back, by the way.
Yes, we all missed you so very much.
I missed you the most. You weren't even here until he was gone. Whatever. It doesn't matter. If you step through that door, you're damning every single person alive. Who cares?
One last door, and then we're free. I'm down a hand, so you'll have to be the one to open it.
You twist
Smitten
the
didn't
doorknob
miss
in your hand
Didn't miss us, yeah.
and step forward into the world you've damned. You and the princess fall to the
Dang.
ground, exhausted. I hope this all comes back to bite you, do you hear? I hope you're forced to feel the weight of all the regret there's ever
Bye. We can just finish this thought before disappearing entirely. You find yourself free of any of the regrets he wished upon you.
I didn't think I'd ever get to be happy, but I think I am. I just didn't realize that being happy would feel so...
Come on.
She has like a cold kink. It's like every other sentence. Your peace is not last, nor can it ever.
She's gone. Where did she go?
What once was
Should we
one,
try
then
and find
was
her?
two.
And is that a... This...
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape all of me as...
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is perspectives bleeding into one. You know her better than you know yourself. She will make for an empathetic heart. Do not mourn her, for you would not mourn yourself.
True.
Facts.
I will be here.
You're
An
on a
empathetic
path
heart.
in the wood.
Okay, I wanna load the one. I'm gonna load this one. Good to be back, boys.
Oh, you're back, just as I intended. I was never cut out. I guess we're really seeing this through then. You certainly are.
Oh,
Blade
this
raised towards the
sucks.
princess
You're
with
messed up.
killing
I
intent.
hate this.
That's you in there again, isn't it? I didn't think you'd want to kill me anymore.
You're a
Not
monster.
after everything we've been through together.
This is
But you ignore
awful.
her words, and as the blade sinks into soft tissue,
You are torn between two places.
Come back to me.
You are power and you are weakness. You are hope and you are despair. You are acceptance and you are rejection. You are the canvas and you are the painter. You are the victim and you are the victimizer. You are life and you are death. The hero and the princess and the dragon.
let us die here.
You slam the door in your own
Don't
face.
let everything die here. You have to end this.
His words are empty, hollow echoes, the ravings of a ghost.
Please.
But he is already gone. The threads all tie themselves together into a loop that does not end.
We're back together again.
Whoa.
You look at your hands tattered and stained in
Maybe.
memories.
Why were we fighting each other?
I don't know.
We needed something to do.
And I guess we need something to do again.
It's a new beginning.
I didn't think being together would feel so cold. It
Unbelievable.
shouldn't feel like this. It didn't before.
She was taken, but we were like, the perspective was different.
Is that a...
The princess and the dragon, and the princess
it
and the
here?
dragon, and the princess and the dragon.
This...
Oh, that's cool. I'm glad we did that.
I am a growing chorus
Wow.
of contradiction.
Cool.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is perspectives bleeding into one. You know, do not mourn her, for you would not mourn yourself.
True.
I will be here.
An empathetic heart held in stencil.
You're on a... You're here to slay...
Okay, cool. I think that might be everything.
We did it.
Let's look at the Steam achievements for this really quick.
Real quick, like.
Oh, we're missing...
We did it. That's all of it.
We're missing quite a few.
We did it.
At one point, we 100% of this game. Receive grace from a divine being. Walls of your cage always be your own creation. The riddle of steel. You don't have to keep picking the same option. You know that, right? Okay, I definitely want to get these achievements, but for now, let's end the episode. Let us know what you think, if you want us to keep playing this on YouTube. And yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, do all the things, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.